Today I thought I'd do a little bit of a video review. Apologize for the quality, the lighting's not the best. Of a FEG High Power that I purchased from Classic Firearms. This is my fifth purchase from Classic Firearms. This isn't what the gun looked like when I first got it. I've done a little bit of work since I got it from about a week ago. It showed up and the bluing was on the front strap and the back strap, and just on the majority of the gun was very, very spotty. The front of it, I kind of missed a little bit here when I started doing the blue job. But certainly didn't look like this. I did a little bit of work to it. But the FEG, these that they're selling, if you know anything about FEGs, this is the real high power replica, the original one, the first one they made, where the parts are virtually interchangeable with a regular high power. So I've done a lot of work to this. I sanded it down. I did a complete rust blue to it. I mirror polished the trigger and the hammer, and I did some work inside to the feed ramp, polished that up, and also did a trigger job. Basically took a little bit of metal off the sear. I don't recommend you do that unless you know what you're doing. But it turned out real nice. I polished the barrel as well, and also I forgot, mirror polished the extractor here. But this is, again, the original FEG that was first produced. I believe it was in the 70s. The serial numbers are all matching. And there we go, as you can see in the light. I just put some aftermarket grips on it as well. But beautiful pistol. It's turned out to be an excellent pistol. Let's go ahead and clear it. Yeah, it's clear. So, as you can see, it's real solid. Thick hammer. Very little side-to-side play on the hammer. Very little side-to-side play on the slide. Like I said, I did do a little bit of trigger work on this. Really crisp trigger pull. I measured it. I got it down to about 4.5 pounds. I mean, this thing costs, what, 270 bucks? These are getting hard to find. And I know Classic is sold out now. Just want to show you one of the ways you can tell this is a real high power replica, where the tip of my thumb is. You see the crossbar, I believe it's called. This is just a kind of an oval shape. This shows you that it's pretty much identical to a normal FN Browning high power, and you can interchange the parts. So it all looks very nice. And if you'll bear with me one moment, I'll go ahead and field strip it. I got to move the camera because I'm holding it with my hand. So we're going to go black for a second. Okay, so now we're field stripped. Let's kind of see the inside of the gun here. Not a whole lot to look at. Did my sear work right there. Re-blued the inside as well. Keep that unsafe so we don't actuate that. The trigger's real interesting on this. It's got quite a few moving parts. There's a slide. I haven't polished the rails here just because I wanted to leave them blued. It's nice and clean in there. I polished this up a little bit. I didn't want to make it mirror or anything like that. I smoothed it out. The bore is very clean. As you can see, actually, That's just a little bit of that little particle you're seeing in there. Just a little bit of dust. I'll show you. Just blew that right out of there. It was a little piece of lint or something. Very clean. I polished this. The feed ramp, as you can see. Now these will only really pretty much reliably feed FMJ rounds. Very slick, smooth to the touch, kind of like butter. You can do all this work just by educating yourself on the internet, reading the Browning High Power manual. Real easy job as far as the trigger job goes. Real easy disassembly too. And I used Mark Lee's Express Blue. This is a little chewed up, but this doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect the operation. So overall in all, it's a very sweet pistol. I'm very proud of the work I did on it. I feel like it looks sweet. And I'll be certainly purchasing more from Classic Firearms. I've just only been happy. So far I've bought a Tokarev, a Polish P64, a Swiss K11 carbine, and this, my FEG High Power, which again, very pleased with it. They're sold out now, but keep your eye out. If they come up again, you know, I requested the wood grips. The wood grips that originally came out with it were very nice, in good shape. I just wanted to go with something a bit more modern, and they go on without a hitch. Very solid, no movement at all. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and it was a little bit educational, and have a good one.